You probably can't tell. It's hot in my room. I'm sweating like a pig, but luckily my light's not that good, so you can't see all of it. Sorry, I'm not shaved yet either. We still haven't. We've been unpacking from Akon, and we still haven't found my razor, which means I might be this way until Thursday or Friday, and I can buy a new razor if money allows. Because I gotta send off my driver's license. I've got to send off. Well, I gotta send off my driver's license. I gotta make the car payment. I've gotta cover gas, and I'll be short 2 days on my paycheck. Anyway, just some news, some updates, stuff like that. No gaming news this time, because I've got to catch up with E3 before I can dare try any of that. And unfortunately, since I work and can't catch the live streams or the TV shows, you're pretty much just stuck with me playing catch up. So, first off, let's start with the whole zombie apocalypse news. Yeah, I'm kind of halfway doubting it too, but at the same time, I'm really unprepared. If you've ever seen my closet full of bokens, swords, I've even sharpened the master sword just in case. It all started with a man in Florida eating someone's face. He got shot to death, didn't react to being shot for very well, and we found he was on some type of new drug. It goes beyond that. More recent news, there was a lady in New York that tried to eat a baby. She was a homeless lady. And there was even more news reports about someone else fully chopping up and eating his roommate. Now, like a lot of people said, like Shuotaka said at their side-scrolling panel, we don't know if this has always been happening. It's just trending now because, you know, it's 2012. People want into the world scenario, into the world stories. And the zombie apocalypse fits perfect with the game crazes. I find that the whole zombie scenario stories and the zombies a whole lot less scary than this next piece of information I'm going to give you. I am not mentioning any names, giving any links, but I found out there's an eBay seller selling My Little Pony sex toys. She doesn't quite say it that way. Perfect description up until she mentions that there's a hole you can stick your penis into that is about 6 inch. They can hold it up to about a 6-inch long. Yeah. I don't know why that one disturbs me more than zombie scenarios ever will. More than Terminator ever will. More than any end of the world scenario ever will. The My Little Pony thing scares me half to death. Because it borderlines on a whole lot more issues we don't need to touch on to it. Card game news. There's not much. The new type of sleeves came out a few days ago. The new Vanguard is selling like hotcakes, but it's a bad rare ratio like most card games do anymore. Because they want you to buy more packs, more boxes. And they're just cutting their own throats because you're just going to buy the singles. Because you can buy a single for half the cost of the box and you're guaranteed to get what you want. Sometimes, especially in Vanguard, since all you need is rares and commons and all that, you might be able to find it for $3 or $4. But, you know, I buy packs every now and then just to support the games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alike. In gaming news, no, I didn't beat, well, not gaming news. In the gaming news I was trying to say about beating some games before, didn't get either of them done. Akon was so insane that I didn't get to play my 3DS at all, except for to take all the Mii's in from it. And Skyward Sword I didn't get to beat due to time limits and costume prep. Costume prep is always the fun part. Not really. The costumes are a pain in the ass, but usually pay off. Not much else really going on. I'm only at 4 minutes. Wow. there's not a whole lot going on. I mean, I've really got to sit down and watch through all the E3 stuff because Microsoft's announcing new things, Nintendo's announcing new things, so I'm not sold on the Wii U at all yet. Why do I say yet? Because it's just yet. I mean, I was never sold on the Wii, even though it did have Legend installed on it. In fact, if you want to get technical, it's the only reason I bought the Wii, and I got a few games, in other words, like I've got both Zelda games on it. And yes, it actually took Skyward Sword for me to buy a Wii. But I didn't buy the type of Wii you think. I mean, I wish I could show you the games I got, but everything's halfway buried at this current second in time. I bought the Super Mario Edition Wii because Skyward Sword was coming out, and that's the only way I could get at the time that was good. So, yeah. I mean, the 360, I really don't know what to say about it because I want to see what Microsoft does with it. I hate Kinect. I hate motion gaming. It done right, it's good, but how many times do you see it done right? I'm noticing now my mouth is disappearing. Yeah, you see that my whole screen moved because it's not just a webcam. Like I've said many times, from the crappy quality, I'm using the built-in webcam on my laptop. It's an old Alienware, but it runs everything. Quite literally, I played WoW the other day on it, and like I said, I may not be playing WoW for very long. Once I hit level 20, if I don't like it, it goes out the window. And honestly, with my amount of time and everything I do, I only have roughly about 2 or 3 hours a day to play video games. I'd rather be playing a console game with my friends than killing something just to gain a level. Yes, I know how stupid that sounds, too. Yeah, there's not much going on. I mean, I did get engaged over the weekend. I'm pretty sure I covered that in the last video. Did not go all as well as we planned because she wanted it to be a Legend of Zelda thing. I wanted it to be a Legend of Zelda thing. And it fell through. Badly. She left her Legend of Zelda at home. My shield died. It fell apart. And then putting it back together, trying to get something off to fix it right, I peeled the whole thing apart. I took a chunk out of my shield. So, I've got to make a new shield next time I cosplay as Link. And anyway, the whole thing, it didn't even happen on Friday like we had planned. It ended up happening more on Saturday, early Sunday, about 1 a.m. with me in my Nick Left 4 Dead costume, and her in what was left of her Pinkie Pie costume. Why I say what's left, she literally took the shoes off, the wig off, and the jacket off. And with Dallas's heat, I don't blame her at all. So, yeah, it didn't go quite as expected, but the wedding will still probably be Legend of Zelda themed, and I've got the task of making a wedding look for Link. Me and one of my friends have talked it over. We've got a few ideas. I completed my Escaflowne collection. I've got all 8 issues of the manga, the entire series on DVD, and the movie. So that makes me happy. Very happy. Now I just got a lot more I gotta finish collecting if I keep on. Akon was just kind of a mess. We have better phone communications, better time. We probably came up with a little bit more money and bought just a little bit more cards or whatnot. Me and my brother broke one of our major rules of Akon though. We bought a Vanguard starter deck there. We usually never buy anything we can find outside of Akon at Akon. Our friend Andy convinced us to. So I have to check the time with my glasses off. Because let's face it, I'm blind. Kind of. I can see better than people think. Okay, it's about 10 minutes. I can probably kill it shortly. The reason we broke the rule, though, was everybody's pulling good stuff there. And we did. I pulled my brother almost everything to make an angel feather deck. And he pulled me a lot of good gold paladin stuff. Alright, it's over 10 minutes. So I will catch you guys next video. Hopefully it will be some gaming news when I catch up with V3. Or hopefully it will be news worthwhile.